We've all had French fries at some point. They're a delicious part of American and international cuisine. The only thing is, they suck to make at home. Nobody wants a giant pot of hot, used oil sitting around if they're trying to make them fresh. And nobody wants to use frozen fries. They're good, but they're not great. But what if I told you there's another way? I'd be lying, because what we're making isn't actually a French fry, it's a roasted potato. They're basically the same thing, but they have different names and cooking techniques, but they end up tasting. This recipe is courtesy of Adam Ragusea. I'll link his channel and actual video in the description below. To get started with this recipe, we need some potatoes. The amount of potatoes you use entirely depends on how many fries you want. I'm using 3 small potatoes and 1 sweet potato because my mom wants sweet potato fries for some reason. Ideally, you should get bigger potatoes, but I don't really feel like it. As you can see, my potatoes are actually peeled. You don't have to peel your potatoes if you want more rustic fries, but I personally prefer them peeled. Remember to compost your potato skins. Next, we're chopping them into the fry shape. I'm using a really bad knife form because this knife is unbelievably dull, but it looks really nice on camera, so that's why I'm using it. So next we're going to put our fries into a pot. I'm filling this pot with water so it covers the fries. Just give it a little stir for good measure. So we want to turn our stove onto medium-high heat and optionally cover our fries. You want to cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they're about to fall apart. It all depends on the amount of water that you use. So next you want to drain the water, keeping the fries in the pot. And you want to pour the fries onto a baking sheet without holes or cracks or anything that allows liquids to escape. Gotta get that last little fry in there. So now you just want to shake them out to even out the fries, and you want to pat the fries dry until you realize it's not going to make any difference and you're just going to burn your fingers. Now you just want to pour your oil of choice all over the fries. I chose olive oil because that is what I had. And then you want to coat them fully with the oil using your hands, and you have to burn your fingers a little bit because that's just part of the process. Now you want to turn your oven to around 225 Celsius or 450 Fahrenheit. It doesn't have to be exact. So you just want to toss them in for around 45 minutes or so, flipping about halfway to ensure even cookification. So you want to pull them out when they're fully golden brown and look crispy. So I separated the sweet potato fries and the normal ones so that I could season them separately. So I just put the fries into a large bowl and of course struggled to pick the fries up using a spatula. Next you just want to pour some salt into the bowl, and you want to use a little more than you would expect that you need to use, and then just toss it. Now depending if you want to or not, just pour some garlic powder into the bowl and just toss again. And now you're done. That's your finished product. Just listen to that sound.